Hey everyone, how's everyone's day going? It's the Aussie Planeswalker here, and today I'm recording in a different room. I hope my lighting isn't too bright. Okay, that should be good. Anyway, so I was talking to my friend today. It's like, this is a story. I was talking to my friend today, telling her about my YouTube channel, and she has one spiderkid solo skywalker, and I'll put her channel in the link in the description below. Anyway, I was talking about her about my YouTube channel. I've been saying I've done this about a year, and I was just like thinking, oh wait, oh no. Yes, my anniversary was about, well, currently I'm filming this on the 14th, but this will probably come out the 15th, depending where you live. So yeah, it might have been 12 or 13 days ago, depends where you live, but yeah, well, at the time of this uploading it is. So yeah, I forgot about my anniversary, and not because I didn't want to. It's just like I had everything else. Like, I was so busy. I was trying to do all my assessments. I'm nearly done with all of them, all my exams and stuff. They're nearly all done. I'm nearly done for the term, and not for summer because I live in Australia, so it's winter here. So yeah, so I thought for my 1 year anniversary I will tell you all how I got into Magic the Gathering. So I got into it last year. I got into it about Shadows over Innistrad, but let's go way before that. Way deep. Well, not too deep, but you get the idea. So, deep into my roots. So, at about 2013 or 14, one of those years, I decided to, I just started collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards and started playing it. And like everyone got to start with Yu-Gi-Oh. It's like everything people do before they go into Pokemon and everything like that. Pokemon was out, obviously, but I just wasn't really into it. I thought it was a little too childish for me, so I decided to go with Yu-Gi-Oh. I watched the anime, I played the card game, I collected a bit. It was pretty cool. I wasn't that good of a player though, because I remember going to my local card game store. Well, it was about like half an hour away or something from where I lived, like down in Brisbane. So yeah, and I participated in one, but yeah, I really didn't know how to play. Like, this is how bad I was. I didn't know that you can only summon one monster per turn. I did not know that. Like, I saw in the anime, like, people were summoning a lot, but that was because I was special summoned. So I didn't know about that. Also, it was like a pairs one, so I was with another kid, and things didn't go too good. I was playing a mix of Light Swarm and some other deck that I just got all my light type Yu-Gi-Oh monsters together in a deck. And I even played like a field spell, and I had no idea what it does. So yeah, after a few rounds I kind of quit, but I got 2 Astral Packs, which I thought was pretty cool because they were not for sale. But then I found out you could buy them for like 20 bucks on eBay. So yeah, it was a little bit of a bomb. But then at about 2015, I'm pretty sure, I moved back up to Townsville, which I live in Cairns now, which is about 3 or 4 hours away. Or even, no, I don't think it's 5. Depends how much stops there are. Anyway, so I moved down to up to Townsville from Brisbane, and I decided to play it again. I met a group of friends that played it, so I decided to get back in it. This time I knew how to play. I knew how to Xyz summon, synchro summon, stuff like that. But one thing one scam that I got, like, from this kid, he didn't play it anymore after a few weeks. He was trying to collect number cards. I gave him like 2 number cards, and then he gave me a whole batch of cards. That was cool for me, but then nowadays I just look at him just like, that's fake. So I had a big collection of fake cards I put on my deck. I don't think some of them were fake. I don't think some of them were fake. They were just really old and really in bad condition. So yeah. Also, some of us just went over the limit. Some of us even play 100 card decks or something like that. And, you know, we weren't professional players, but you know, we'd verse each other now and then. But at about 2016 last year, one of my great friends, Jake, started to lose interest, and so did I. But some people still played to that day. I don't know if they still do it this day, because I moved from Townsville up here to Cairns, different school. So yeah, and I thought, well, if I'm not going to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh, I might as well go with a different card game. Like, I thought Pokemon was a little childish and too simple, so I decided to go with one other. Magic the Gathering. So I bought my first intro deck. It was a Magic Origins one. I remember distinctly. I went up to Cairns to visit my dad, and I played in a tournament at Wicked Goblin, which is still here. It moved different locations since my first tournament there, but this time I knew how to play. I knew everything about it. One thing I didn't know, that you had to have a 60 card minimum deck, which I had to buy more sleeves. So I didn't do too good in it. It was kind of an intro deck and some other cards I threw in, and it wasn't that good. And I remember distinctly, it was a practice match. I versed this dude, like, he still plays Magic and Wicked Goblin to this day, and he just smashed me with Ulamog the Courageous Hunger. Really. And I was like about to destroy it with like this card, but it said it was indestructible, so I had no idea what that was. I knew how to play the basics, but I didn't know some of it. So anyway, in 2016, I kept on playing it in Townsville. There was like the Civic videos that's still there to this day, I'm pretty sure, where they did Magic Gathering tournaments on Fridays, so I thought I'd do that. And I didn't really win any. Like, I won some matches, like it's out of 3, so it's like, I guess they're called matches, but I never won a whole entire round. And the only round I've ever won in was at the Ket game day, where against this guy who didn't play that well, but he eventually left and I got a bye. And after that was a top 8, so I just left. You could see in my vlog, if you've seen it. Anyway, so that's how I got into it. So at the beginning, so at Shadows of Innistrad, so yeah, I think I've mentioned this before, like my first tournament was during Eldritch Moon, and that was before the next set was coming out, Kaladesh, and Kaladesh was actually my first pre-release, but I kind of stopped doing the pre-release, like, well, I just stopped the tournament at about lunch break because I thought it was too long and I didn't want to do it anymore, so I quit the pre-release after a time, but you know what, it was still fun. And I also went to my first game day, which was MNK, which was about a month ago, or a few weeks. Was it a month ago? Yeah, I think it was a month ago. It's like around the 12th or 13th, I'm pretty sure, so yeah, it might have been a month ago. But anyway, guys, that's how I got into Magic. I was into Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't want to do it anymore. I was starting to lose interest. And nowadays, I still do like it a bit, but I'm getting more into Pokemon. Pokemon's just like my new thing now. I'm getting into the TCG so much. I'm ordering cards from online now. I know if they're fake or not, so I'm not ordering off of eBay. I'm ordering on the CCG Castle, which will get a while to get here, but you know, I'm still expecting a batch of cards like tomorrow or the day after, because I ordered them a week ago, so this should take about 2 weeks or something. Anyway, guys, that's a video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button down below if you liked it, and check out my friend Holly's channel, spiderkid. Sorry, it's so long to remember. Spiderkid Solo Skywalker in the link in the description below. And yeah, it's basically my 1-year anniversary. I know it didn't come out on time, but you know, I was busy with school and stuff. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.